Hi, it's Carrie. This 5-Minute Friday turned into a 10-Minute Tuesday, and I'm going to be talking about dimensions. You can go to the website dimensions.ai, and here's where you can find out more about what Dimensions is. Dimensions is a linked research data platform where you can search and find publications, grants, data sets, online mentions, policy documents, clinical trials, and patents. Up at the top, if you click on About Dimensions, you can find out more about Dimensions, which was founded by Digital Science and has partner companies Altmetric, ReadCube, Figshare, Symplectic, Digital Science Consultancy, and Uber Research. You can also find out more about Dimensions APIs and Dimensions data. Dimensions search platforms are combing the web and different resources like clinicaltrials.gov, pubmed.gov, institutional repositories, preprint archives, and more to pull in all this data for you to look at. I'll click on the logo to return to the home page, and they have some paid products and a free web app. So I'm going to navigate to the free web app. Now, I'll just note that it's really helpful to have a free account. So you can register up here at the top and you can log in. This is going to allow you to save searches and create alerts. Over here on the left, you'll see ways that you can filter these results. Over here on the right, you'll see analytical views for these results. Now, we haven't done any searching yet, so right now we're seeing everything that's indexed in dimensions. So we have publications, data sets, grants, patents, clinical trials, and policy documents. You can enter a simple search, like you might on Google, and get some results that way. Let's just look at the difference. That was free text. If we put it in quotes, we get fewer results. And you could also take this search and instead of looking at the full data that's available from Dimensions, you can look at the title and the abstract. It's my understanding that you can also do a pretty complex search in Dimensions the way that you might for a more comprehensive literature review. And so let me show you what that would look like. I'll show you my template. And we'll fill in our concepts here. So we want critical care or intensive care or ICU. And in the second concept, we want rehabilitation or physical therapy or physiotherapy. Now, I'm not aware of a character limit. I certainly haven't run into one yet. I'm going to make this search a little bit more specific by going to title and abstract. So we're looking for these words in the title and abstract, and we'll hit enter. Here are our results, and again, we can filter on the left by publication year, by researcher, by research categories, fields of research, sustainable development goals. Not sure where they're getting this data from, but it might be helpful to you. Publication type, source titles, the journals, journal list, which I think is pulling in different journal indexes from different platforms on the web, and then even open access type. Let's click on a record. I'll click on, let's say, this one, number 7. And what we see here is the information that was available from the web. So we have citation information, we have an abstract, acknowledgments, 22 references that this publication cites, 3 supporting grants, and so far they've had 2 citations. We'll go back up to the top and look at the right side. So over here on the right, we have options to add to library, which would add it to our ReadCube account. Now, I don't have that set up yet, but it is sort of a citation management program. So if you like or use ReadCube, that could be really great for you. You can share it on different platforms, and you can export it. Now, I'll recommend exporting it in RIS, which is a universal file format for citations. If you're familiar with BibTeX and you use BibTeX, you can try that too. We have some metrics over here. I'm not sure exactly what the dimensions badge is. I'll have to look into that. But it's showing us that there have been 2 total citations, 2 recent citations, and not yet enough data to make any ratios or metrics. We have an altmetric attention score. The altmetric attention score is an indicator of the amount of online attention that this article has received. So this article has been tweeted 3 times, added to Mendeley 6 times. We have a document history, who it's been funded by, fields of research, mesh terms. So if you remember any of my videos on PubMed, these are medical subject headings that help us find literature, so these might be useful to you if you're building a search. And then ways to access this article outside of dimensions. Let me go back and let me just click on another one. So if this article is available anywhere on the web, it's going to show you a view PDF option. So it's pulling it probably from an open access archive or something like that, and it's going to get you access to the PDF. So that's a super tool for people doing research, trying to get to those PDFs, which can sometimes be hard to find. I'll go back to the main set of results and show you my favorite things. Over here on the right, the analytical views. So let's expand analytical views. And you can view this set of results by research category. So here are our research categories. Here are the publications in our set of results that appear in those categories. And we have the number of citations on those results and the citation mean, which you can change to citation median. We also have a bar chart over here, so you can see a bar chart of the research categories or a table. Lots of options. Next, we'll move to overview. Of the 6,616 publications, we can see how they've increased over time and also see that format in a table. If we go up here to the top, we have some other views we might try. So publications with citations, maybe a chart. There are other metrics here that you can experiment with. Let's go to researchers. Now this is my favorite thing to show you. So we have a list of researchers here. Again, you can change from median to mean. You see the researchers, their publications that are appearing in this set of search results, the number of citations on those articles, and the mean citation. You can click on any one of these people to see more about them. We can go back. The most exciting part of this analytical view is network. So let's click on network. And what it's doing is working with an open source tool called VOS Viewer to show us a network of the people publishing in this area. So up here at the top, you can save. You can take a screenshot. You can toggle from dark to light. You can make full screen. And here, you can click on any one person to see how they're connected to the others. You can move around. You can zoom in. You can zoom out. You can hit escape to leave this view. You can zoom in here, zoom out, and reset. And if you wanted to find out more about VOS Viewer, click on the information icon to find out more about VOS Viewer, which is sure to be an upcoming topic for a 5-Minute Friday. It also has a citation analysis. Let's see what that looks like. You can do the same kinds of things here. You can find out more about the indicators by clicking on their glossary up here in the top. And next we'll go to source titles. So this shows you the journals in which this set of literature has been published. So if you are a potential author looking for a place to publish in this area, you might find this very helpful. You can click on the set of publications. You can see how many times they've been cited and the mean citations. Let's close analytical views. We'll scroll back up to the top. Notice that they do have support pages if you need help with this platform. And there are some little links below each record to show you more. So that's the dimensions badge. Here's the altmetric attention score. Here's the PDF. And here's where you can add it to your ReadCube library. You can also have a simpler view by clicking on Show Abstract or Not. You can sort by relevance, publication date, RCR, FCR, citations, and the altmetric attention score, which I'm just curious. So this article from 2020 has an altmetric attention score of 3,504, so it's been shared quite widely online. Now let's say we wanted to get some of these records out. We could click on any selection of records or unselect if we wanted to take the whole set. This is quite a large set, so maybe I'll just click on 10 or so. I'll scroll back up to the top. I'll say export, and we'll say export results. We will choose an RIS file, once again, a universal file format for citations, 10 selected items, or 500 max. So if you did end up working with a very large set of results, you might want to limit by year. And then you can say export. It will send you an email when it's ready. We can also unselect. Go back up to the top where it says save, and save as favorite, which is going to allow us to name this search and receive updates. Updates on publications, save. That's how I use dimensions. How do you use dimensions? Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.